Today I'm going to be telling you guys about the 48-year-old white rapper. That's right, guys.
Beyonce, you know you like this fat fucking white boy. Fuck with me, girl. Fuck with me.
And I'll never leave that shit up in my house.
I'm a midnight runner, cause come on, Eileen.
Better than Eminem. Better than Netspend. Better than Ian. Better than Two Hollis, better than OK Mar, better than Max and Margella, better than Half a Logic, and of course, maybe even better than John Cena. Andy Milonakis, baby. This man, Andy Milonakis, went from having his own show on MTV role-playing as a 12-year-old boy to rapping with Chief Keef, Riff Raff, Gucci Mane, and many more. Let's get into it. Now, I might be showing my age a little bit with this video. I don't think a lot of kids might know who Andy Milonakis is, but me, I grew up on Andy Milonakis. That classic intro to his show. Hey, I got peas on my head, but don't call me a pea head. Bees on my head, but don't call me a bee head. Bruce Lee's on my head, but don't call me a Lee head. Classic bars. So, like I was kind of saying, this man, Andy Milonakis, a little bit of background here. He is a 48-year-old man. Does he look 48 to you? Probably not. Probably not. He actually has a growth hormone deficiency, which means he gonna look like a little boy forever, it seems. And this is kind of how he got away with the whole theme of his TV show being, you know, he's just a 12-year-old boy. And I really want to get into, like, the internet side of this, which we will. We got a full video for you guys today. This shit was crazy. All right, so this kid grew up in Westchester, New York, and one of his best friends was a crack dealer. Awesome. He would grow up listening to artists like Run DMC and the Fat Boys being his favorite, and made his own Slick Rick and Dougie Fresh hoodie in the first grade, showing he's been a product of hip-hop for, like, ever. I mean, the kid's 48 years old. All right, why did I call him the kid? Why did I call him the kid? Anyways, dude is 48 years old. Dude has been around, and how did dude come up from growing up, you know, in the golden age of hip-hop to rapping with Chief Keef, you know, Jake and Lean with Fredo Santana? How did that happen? So he used to spin reggae tracks at local bars, at events, anything where he could, just for fun. He wasn't really getting paid a lot, but he was really into reggae at the time, especially growing up in New York. That was kind of what he was surrounded with. And the first thing he really set his mind to was, I'm gonna be a computer hacker.
So, okay, you're an internet kid, you're committing fucking online scams and fraud, punting people, destroying admin accounts and shit.
Yeah, this man hacked a bunch of AOL accounts. This is how old we're talking about. AOL accounts, and was investigated by the FBI. They showed up at his house to confiscate his computer. They didn't end up confiscating it, but regardless, this man was a hacker, and he would continue his career in the computer science industry until he would eventually be discovered by Jimmy Kimmel. Yes, that Jimmy Kimmel. Now, how did this happen? Now, the story goes, he was invited to go to a Super Bowl party, and Andy went back in his room. He said, fuck that. I ain't going to no Super Bowl party. The Super Bowl is gay. Yes, that is the terminology that Andy Milonakis used back in the day. And then he uploaded a song called The Super Bowl is Gay to angrynakedpet.com. Apparently it was his own website, something like that. This was before YouTube. This man's 48, like I was saying, so we're going back.
The Super Bowl is gay.
And kind of a banger if you ask me. But anyways, you know who else thought it was a banger? Jimmy Kimmel. He saw that. He was like, what's up, twin Andy? Let's make some money.
I have no soul. Have a nice day.
I don't have one either.
Jimmy Kimmel would hire Andy Milonakis to do man-on-the-street content for the Jimmy Kimmel Show, and after a while would even help Andy secure a deal with MTV for his very own show. The show we've been talking about here, the Andy Milonakis Show. Like I said, I grew up on this shit, bro. Peas on my head, but don't call me a pea head, bro. My dad used to fucking rap that shit to me all the time as a kid. And we used to watch the show together. Like, I have like a distinct memory of like walking into the room and he's watching that. And I don't know if I can find the clip, but Andy's like reading a book, and like a fucking monster, like a ghost, like comes out of it, and it like scared me. It was like the worst editing ever. I'm sure you've seen from these clips. It's like literally like 3060p fucking webcam stuck in a corner, but it scared the shit out of me as a kid.
Whoopi! Come here, Whoopi! Whoopi, get down! Whoopi! Whoopi, get down, you fatty! Whoopi, come on, I'll give you some snacks! Whoopi, you're gonna hurt yourself. Come on. Come on, Whoopi. You're such a fatty, fathead, fat.
Now, through the show, I was like, this is him role-playing as a 12-year-old. And that's exactly what the show was. And he pretty much like kind of intertwined his own personality and like some more kid-like tendencies to kind of make the show come to fruition. So from the show itself being on MTV, literally called Music TV, it only makes sense that Andy has some special guests, just a lot of stuff that have to do with rap at the time. And getting into this, he would have appearances from Snoop Dogg.
Hey, and I don't care what your father say. Hey.
I fuck your mama on Mama's Day.
A connection and a friendship he would still keep to this day.
Andy Milonakis, what's going on? That's what the 50 gift. Appreciate
Andy,
you.
yeah, that's my
Gifted, yeah.
Andy got money, huh? Go ahead, Andy. You owe me money, motherfucker. Son of a bitch, how you gonna give you owe me money?
He even had Lil Jon on the show at one point. Yeah, just eating cereal. How's your cereal, Lil Jon? What is he eating that out of? It's like a golden, like, trophy.
Pretty monster, pretty monster, pretty monster, pretty monster.
Fruity monster. What the? He would even get some grills with Paul Wall.
Y'all got some strong teeth.
Strong physically.
And spiritually, homie.
I love my new body.
Now, those are some tight stumps, Ralphie. Maybe I'll come back next week and put some gold caps on those. Anyway, I gotta go make some more grills, so I'm gonna catch y'all later.
Playing board games with Fat Joe.
Yo, what up?
Hey, what's up, man? What are you doing?
It's poppin'. I'm just here at the video, you know what I mean?
Hey, do you want to play Battleship? I need another player.
Alright, I'll be right there, man.
All right, cool, bye. C4.
You sunk my Bring me another
And many more appearances of artists and rappers throughout the show's 3-season run, which would eventually get canceled in 2007. And this is kind of where Andy's career kind of switched from less of like a TV figure into more of an internet figure, because this was when the internet was picking up, you know. And this is where Andy really, you know, he has put himself on all socials and just trying to pretty much make it any way he could. And one of the first avenues he tried to make it was rap, baby. So if you just type in Andy Milonakis rap, you see all types of stuff in the YouTube search bar. Old stuff, new stuff, current day collabs, features, all types of things, showing that, you know, rap has kind of been a staple in Andy's career, even with the show, without the show. Rap has been like the main thing he's been interested in, and you know, this was the next step he took his career, and he would almost be able to be taken seriously, you know, almost based, if you will. It's almost like, you know, I'm not gonna lie, Andy Milonakis, he's not the best rapper in the world, despite the intro, bro. He's not the best rapper in the world. He doesn't take himself very seriously, but there's like a charm about it that's like funny and infectious that like these actual real deal rappers fucking like, and they like enough to not only collab with him but put them on their own albums, do music videos with him, etc., etc.
On this dome.
It's 60 seconds in a minute.
Bro. Bro, why is Andy Milonakis in this?
First of which being Lil B, the bass god. I mean, Lil B kind of can be put into a similar box. It's like, people be like, oh, Lil B trash. But if you like understand Lil B and you know he's based, and you understand like the context, and he's not taking himself too seriously, you start to realize, oh my god, Lil B is fire.
So many clothes, got to walk in closets.
33 dicks and my skin ain't porous. 3 little bands and I serve them all the porous.
The exact kind of mold that Andy went into, so I loved seeing them kind of do a few songs together. It made perfect sense. It's literally perfect sense. And then the big one, the main one really, Chief Keef. They are like two peas in a pod, you know. Don't call me a pea head though. But they have plenty of songs together. I mean, plenty of songs together, music videos together. They just be hanging out together. They just be freestyling. Also, Fredo Santana was a big one that Andy was also friends with. And Andy would pretty much be an honorary member of the Glow Boys at this time. Music with them, having his own logo, just hanging around them, and honestly just being friends. I think he was literally just friends with them, because if you really look at it, like, they probably had a lot more in common than you think. You know, their upbringing, despite him being, like, looking like a 12-year-old white kid, like, the dude's 48. The dude comes from a rough area. They have similar interests. He's a drug user. He's a rapper. He's been around. He likes pop culture. Chief Keef's 16-year-old self was just happy to be in the presence of a legend and make some incredible music doing so. Andy Milonakis was also featured on Gucci Mane's album. That's right, Gucci Mane sought out an Andy Milonakis feature and put him on his own album kinda awesome. He would eventually form a rap group with Riff Raff and this other dude called Dirt Nasty, but it would be called 3 Loco, and it's a rap group, and they have plenty of songs. I mean, they have an incredible amount of songs. We Are Farmers happen to be my favorite. And just hearing that, you guys can kind of see the angle that Andy's coming at. I just think it's so funny how in a genre like hip-hop and rap, it's hard to be taken seriously. For someone like Andy, who's, I would say it again, a 48-year-old white man, to just be able to come in here and, like, completely take the piss almost. And, like, he does respect the genre to the utmost. I mean, these aren't, like cringe artists he's collabing with. He's not taking advantage of the genre. He's actually showing love to real deal artists. You know, it's a mutually beneficial thing. And I've loved seeing that kind of growing up. I remember, like, the first time I seen, like, a Chief Keef collab with Andy Milonakis, I was like, is this the fucking fat kid I used to watch my dad on MTV? Like, I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. And even surpassing more to the rap world, this man could be seen freestyling with ASAP Rocky on a random street corner in NYC.
OB just on me and I go, she deep throat, she dope 3. No, she dope deep. Listen, look.
Chilling at the Ritz, New York City, in my left titty like the locks. Bitch, we run these blocks. I don't give a fuck about your ego. You're just a dumb weed hoe. You can suck my dick like 3 hoes.
And then on the other hand, getting dissed by rap's megastar superstar Nicki Minaj on Twitter.
Quote, I don't know, small fry. My features are going for $50K right now. Step your dick up, Milonakis. Ha ha ha. You're fucking fetch.
Nicki Minaj wrote that to me.
What I want to really tap into here with all this is, like, the man's 48. Regardless of any growth hormone deficiency he has, whatever race he is, whatever, he's 48. How is a 48-year-old man able to interject himself into pop culture, media, hip-hop, and we're going to get into it more, but I'm talking about streaming, YouTube, we're coming up, voice acting for cartoons, all this stuff as an old man in the grand scheme of music. Because he looks like a kid, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Especially me, bro. I'm 22. I feel old in music, especially underground. I feel old, bro. But Andy Milonakis, if he looked like an actual 48-year-old man, people would, like, think the Chief Keef, like, collabs and stuff would be funny, but it'd be gimmicky. They'd be like, okay, wrap it up, unk. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think you know exactly what I'm getting with that. Is like, if he looked the part, I don't think he would be taken that nearly as seriously. It would be very gimmicky, very one-off, but since he looks like a fucking kid, he could continue to be accepted in these spaces where he just is around music and around the stuff he enjoys, which is interesting because it's like everyone knows he's a fucking old man. You know, everyone he works with knows, is very aware of the context of his age, but it's just funny because it's like, you know, people who age visually normally are kind of forced to grow up, you know, oh, you're too old for that, get a job, you know, which are all things you should do, of course, but I'm saying, like, imagine I turned 48, and then I was like, yo, Chief Keef, let's fucking rap. You know what I'm saying? Like, he wouldn't take me seriously now, but he especially wouldn't then. But it's like, for someone like Andy Milonakis, if you look the part, you can play the part. And I think it's interesting because he's been able to, like, live his life in an entertainment lane without any criticism for being old. Quite frankly. I mean, of course, I'm sure people do criticize him, but I'm saying on the grand scheme of things, he fits in, which I think is interesting. And, hey, he's probably a lot happier because of that. He's not doing no boring desk job, fucking boring rich shit you would be doing at 48. Shout out Andy. But, you know, with the rap stuff, he would continue to pursue his career with a lot of creative endeavors, even voicing Neptune from Adventure Time, if you remember that.
Is bags of old bread fireproof?
Jake, you found Neptune. I am the ultimate hide-and-seek champion. 15 months, 4 days, 9 hours, and you guys did not find me. Ha 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 ha.
He does all types of things, you know, he would even really penetrate into the IRL streaming world with, like, Ice Beside and all that. I'm not getting into the streaming, brain rot, I don't know. Here's a clip of him dissing XQC, because I think it's funny.
I think XQC would never play on an RP server, because it's really hard to roleplay when you're a sociopath who never leaves the house. Because you have no personality outside of being like PogChamp.
But even checking Andy Milonakis' YouTube channel today, you see that he's been gone for a while, but he's come back recently in the next year with a new rap alter ego called Lollipop, with a few songs here, and even a GTA 5 live performance event from Lollipop themselves.
It's Lollipop, oh, Wu-Chang, we on a run, and my bitches be finally getting caught with a police gun. 100K, bitch, you can suck 100 dicks. Fuck the whole PD. They only like you when you're rich.
Pretty dope to see. Pretty dope to see. But I wanted to get on the video here and talk about my boy Andy Milonakis. Because like I said, I done watched this kid. Why am I calling him a kid again? I done watched this grown-ass man since I was a young kid. And I just, you know, that theme song, bro. I got Bruce Lee's on my head, but don't call me a Lee head. Fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? So that shit has, like, been ingrained in my head. And, like, seeing him be able to kind of take over the internet, especially in the rap scene, has been dope. I hope we get more Andy Milonakis music in the future. Maybe some more Lollipop. Maybe we get a Chief Keef Lollipop collab. I don't know. But I need Andy back with his boys from Glow Gang. I need him back with Gucci Mane. I need some fire. You know what I'm saying? I need some fire. Hey, but if you guys enjoyed watching, enjoyed the video, I tried something new here, a little bit of video essay for, you know, just a theme, a pop culture theme. Let me know what you guys thought about it in the comments down below. Did you guys ever watch Andy Milonakis? Do you guys not even know who the fuck I'm talking about? But anyways, make sure you like, subscribe, the bell, so you don't miss any videos, updates, anything like that. Go in the description, follow my TikTok, my Spotify, my Twitter, my Instagram, get that weekly updated new music Friday playlist, and join my Discord down there too. And yeah, it's been Bryce. Peace.